Hello all, good morning. I welcome you all in English writing skills. Today we are going to see drafting memos part 1, in which we are going to see introduction and format of memos, and myself as usual is Gurche Sunita Sadachiv. Welcome you all once again in today's video. Let us see what do you mean memo or memorandum. Memorandum, which is widely called as memo, is a written document or statement specially prepared for junior person or committee in order to give them information about particular matter. Memorandum, which is widely known as memo, actually it is a written document or statement स्पेशली प्रिपेअर्ड कोणासाठी फॉर ज्युनियर पर्सन और कमिटी. रिटर्न डॉक्युमेंट आहे आणि स्पेशली प्रिपेअर केलेलं असतं फॉर ज्युनियर पर्सन और कमिटी. कशासाठी? इन ऑर्डर टू गिव्ह देम इन्फॉर्मेशन, माहिती देण्यासाठी एखाद्या ठराविक मॅटरविषयी, घटनेविषयी. मेमोज आर ऑलवेज सेंट बाय सिनियर पर्सन टू द ज्युनियर्स फॉर इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स और वॉर्निंग्स. एक सिनियर व्यक्ती ज्युनियर व्यक्तीला किंवा एखाद्या कमिटीला मेमो इश्यू करू शकते. कारण काय असू शकतं? इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स किंवा वॉर्निंग्स. नाउ फॉर एन ऑर्गनायझेशन इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टू हॅव ॲन इफिशियंट वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. कोणत्याही ऑर्गनायझेशनसाठी कम्युनिकेशन खूप महत्त्वाचा पार्ट असतो आणि इफेक्टिव्ह कम्युनिकेशन त्यांच्यामध्ये असणं इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. It is an intra-office tool. Communication therefore is known as intra-office tool, and this memo is working here as a means of communication, and this memo has a number of purposes. Let us see in simple words. A memo is a written message or information from one person or department to another person or department in the same business area, in the same company, okay, and it is less formal than a letter. मेमोचे अजून फायदे आहेत, खूप सारे फायदे आहेत. एखाद्या इंट्रा ऑफिस टूल म्हणून, एखाद्या कंपनीत इंट्रा ऑफिस टूल म्हणून किंवा कम्युनिकेशन टूल म्हणून ह्याच्याकडे पाहिलं जातं आणि ह्याचे भरपूर फायदे आहेत. लेट अस सी पर्पजेस और पर्पज ऑफ मेमोरेंडम काय असू शकतं? अ पर्सन राईट्स अ मेमो विथ सम पर्पज इन माइंड. कोणतीही व्यक्ती मेमो लिहित असताना काहीतरी पर्पज असणार आहे आणि इट इज यूज्ड कशासाठी? बघा, फर्स्ट टू इन्फॉर्म, टू इन्क्वायर, इन्फॉर्म करण्यासाठी, इन्क्वायर करण्यासाठी, ॲज अ रिपोर्ट म्हणून वापरू शकते, टू गिव्ह सजेशन्स, टू रिमाइंड, वन कॅन यूज इट टू इन्स्ट्रक्शनसाठी, अँड वन कॅन प्रमोट गुडविल युजिंग अ मेमो. गुडविल प्रमोट करण्यासाठी सुद्धा मेमोचा कम्युनिकेशन टूल म्हणून वापर केला जातो. And to communicate the ideas. These are the various purposes to issue memos. Let us see advantages of memos. Using memos has a number of advantages. From that one, it is very quick. It is convenient means of communication. Quick आहे, convenient means आहे. It is inexpensive. काहीही खर्च नाही आहे. Memos are used within an organization, so one can use low quality paper also. Within company, within organization आहे, त्यामुळं लो क्वालिटी पेपरसुद्धा आपण यूज करू शकतो किंवा एखाद्या साध्या पेपरवरती सुद्धा आपण मेमो इश्यू करू शकतो. अँड फायनली इट हेल्प्स इन मेंटेनिंग रिटर्न रेकॉर्ड्स. सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं बिझनेस कम्युनिकेशनमध्ये प्रूफ खूप महत्त्वाचा असतो आणि मेमो की जो रिटर्न डॉक्युमेंट आहे ह्याला खूप एक रेकॉर्ड म्हणून किंवा रेकॉर्ड मेंटेन केला जातो मेमोमधून. ओके, दॅट इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट वन. लेट अस सी द ॲस्पेक्ट ऑफ मेमोरेंडम और हाऊ द मेमोज आर इश्यूड. फर्स्ट, मेमो includes the letterhead, date, memo number we have to include, then to whom we are going to write, we are going to issue that persons to, from, subject we should mention, then it contains body and finally issuing authority, which includes name and designation of the person. These are the aspects or contents a good memo should have: letterhead, date, memo number, to whom you are issuing, from whom, subject, body, and issuing authority. Let us see the format of memo. First, see format of memo. First, we should mention the name of office or company or the department which is issuing the memo. Then the same person should write the outward number, outward, that is memo is sent na, someone is sending, so outward number, who is sending, that person's institutions or company's name will be included in letterhead, and outward number will be giving the details about that. Date, then after date you have to write the very word memo, then to whom you are issuing to, from, subject, here comes body, and then by order you should write. SD also should be mentioned, name and designation of authorized person. Here we have sample of memorandum. Sample of memorandum. See question: as a HOD, draft a memo for the students who are found using mobile phones in college. Imagine you are a HOD and you have to draft a memo for the students who found using mobile in college campus. Let us see how to. And remember, memo should be written in a box. So here I have drawn a box. Name of the person or the college who is sending this memo: SIT Polytechnic, Kolhapur. After that you should write the address: Jai Sangli Naka, Yadra 416115, Department of Science and Humanities. Now here see outward number. It includes SITP. SITP, this is the abbreviation that you have mentioned, the issued persons or companies or college names abbreviation, that is SITP. Sharad, SIT, Sharad Institute of Technology Polytechnic. Which department? Science and Humanities. That is S and H. Then you should write memo and /24/9, that is date. Okay, you should mention date also in outward number. Date 24/9/2020. Then at the top you should write memo. Then to whom? First year students of Science and Humanities Department. From HOD, Science and Humanities Department. Subject: using mobile phones in the college premises. See body now here, how it is written. It has been observed that many students of FY use mobile phones in the college premises, in spite of giving them a notice regarding not to use the mobiles in the college premises. बॉडी मध्ये काय मेन्शन केले की हे खूप वेळा ऑब्झर्व केले गेले, काय की फर्स्ट इयर स्टुडंट्स कॉलेज प्रिमायसेसमध्ये मोबाईल वापरतात आणि हे तुमच्या लक्षात आणून दिलं आहे, आणि ह्याच्या आधी तुम्हाला नोटीससुद्धा दिली होती अबाउट नॉट टू यूज मोबाईल फोन्स इन कॉलेज प्रिमायसेस. The use of mobiles is the violation of the college discipline. Thus, they are hereby strictly informed that if they found again using the phones in the college, they will be strictly punished and ₹500 will be charged as fine. So, in the last paragraph of body, what action will be taken that you should mention in memo. If found the students again using phones in college, they will be punished and charged ₹500 as a fine. Seriously take note of this. By order, HOD, Science and Humanities, SITP, Yenta. Hope you might have understood the format of memo, and also you got the example of memo. I wish that you will try your level best how to draft a memo. Thank you all. Have a good day.